Oh, Karl, do you remember there's nothing suspicious about this house?
Why would you put... That's the most suspicious shit ever.
So let's go check out what nothing to be alarmed about.
This completely nonsense. Like, he's wearing sunglasses and he's got the bowl cut.
Why don't you buy something?
What's he got for sale? Buy a tiny mushroom.
Are we buying a tiny mushroom from it?
Buy a tiny mushroom, why not? Oh, man, I need to tell you this as well, Lucas, because it happened yesterday and I am still in disbelief.
Okay.
Well, I was playing some Pokemon, as I do,
Yeah.
on occasion, and I'm in bed with my girlfriend. We're just chilling, and I'm in the camp, and she's not seen the camp section yet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you make curry for your Pokemon. And I was going through my list of ingredients, and she went, "What's that one there?" And I went, "Oh, that's the Slowpoke tail." Because one of the ingredients is a Slowpoke tail. And my girlfriend just broke down in tears.
Oh, no.
Because what I did is I went and went, "Did you not know you can cook Slowpoke tails?" I went, "Why would you do that? That's so mean." So I turned around a little bit and then went and got a full party of Slowpokes.
Oh, no.
And then just went, look at all these Slowpokes they don't even know. And she just burst into tears and I felt so bad.
Oh, Karl made cannibal slowpokes.
But at the same time, it was so... I didn't cook the Slowpoke curry.
Oh, okay.
But I just, when she saw the screen of 6 Slowpokes, it's like, what do you want to put in the curry? And I'm hovering over the Slowpoke tail.
Or I thought you were going to say, like, I made a curry with, like, 10 slowpoke tails in it. Just like, nah.
No, she just burst into tears. I'm like, I felt bad, but at the same time, I was howling with laughter just of how just extreme the reaction was. Like, why would you do this to the Slowpokes? I'm like, I don't know. I really don't. If that happened.
Do we want a rage candy bar for 300 Poké dollars?
They only do like 220 health recovery, don't they?
Something like that, yeah.
So this is why this has been fixed. This is a problem that is solved, and that's why it annoys me that it's still a thing that exists in RPGs. Just give you healing items that recover a percentage of health.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, just make it so potions recover 20% of your health. That way,
rather than 20 HP, do
useful.
like, yeah, percentages.
They are always useful no matter what stage of the game you're in.
Because it gets to a point where max potions and full restores are the only thing worth getting.
Because even if you've got like a hyper potion, which is 120 points, some Pokemon have like 300-400 HP.
I thought hyper was 200.
So I don't remember.
It might depend on the game.
It's not enough, that's what it is.
Yeah. When you've got a Blissey rocking up, it's like, oh god, that's not even half my health.
Have you seen when you get a Blissey and you Dynamax it?
No.
It has over 1,000 HP.
Oh my god.
A level 100 Dynamax Blissey has 1,000 HP. It's like, what do you do?
You do nothing, Karl. You just submit.
Just submit to the Blissey. Or get him. I love that he throws a shadow ball, and I love the animation in the show where he throws it with his tail.
Oh yeah.
Like it makes it and then does like a front flip and kick, like hits it with the tail. So sick.
So I was thinking, I remember like Pokemon Colosseum, for example. Espeon sits there and is like, you know, very stylish and just elegant and doesn't move much.
Like a cat.
Yeah, like a cat. But then in the anime, it's like, no, it's agile as shit.
Well, it should be, yeah. Well, that's the thing about cats, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That they are like naturally very lithe and agile, but they just don't fucking do out.
Yeah.
It's like, god damn it.
It's like they could be more powerful, but they choose not to be.
So it can't be asked, man. Cats got shit to do.
We'll have to turn Pokemon up. The tiniest touch.
I like as well this kid. What's he sending? I send in a Sandshrew, and then his big brother Sandslash. So you want to go?
It's like, you know what? Arthur needs some XP. Oh, the Quick Claw kicking in as well.
I hate Quick Claw. I hate when you're in like Battle Tower and it's like Quick Claw Snorlax.
And it works
really?
every turn.
Every turn, yeah.
Really?
Every turn it gets it.
Like 5 turns on the bounce and you get a 10% chance
of activation. It's like, this is a little bit suspicious.
A little bit.
And I love as well people have delved into the game and gone, the game doesn't cheat. It's like, it fucking cheats. I don't care what the stats say. It's like, the game fucking cheats.
I'm pretty sure, like, didn't someone, like, go in with, it gave Wonder Guard to a Pokemon with no weakness?
Yeah, someone's gone in with a Wonder Guard Spiritomb.
That was it. Before Fairy was a thing and they still found a way to kill it or some bullshit like
yeah.
that.
Every person that you fight in the Battle Tower, or Battle Tree, whatever it was back then, just comes in with status moves.
That's it, yeah.
Every single team has status moves and does stuff like People have like taken in hacked Pokemon as well that can't take damage from certain things. Like, oh, they're designed not to take damage from this, and the computer knows that they're immune to it and uses other moves.
Yeah.
Instead of doing what's optimum, like what the game would consider to be optimum if there wasn't a hacked Pokemon before.
Yeah. So yeah, fuck you,
down.
Game Freak. Oh, the poor Fluffy.
We know that it cheats.
Oh god, no, the Fluffy wants revenge, Karl.
He's come back. So this is why they did Horde battles.
Yeah.
Then it contextualized with you being attacked by 5 Fluffies at once. Kill it. Kill it.
There we go. More XP. Like, the XP bar's like not even moving. It's like,
that's
was it
the
worth
problem,
it?
isn't it? We're not getting XP for anything. Oh, Girafarig! I love this Pokemon.
And
I think this Pokemon is super fucking cool.
we were toying around with the idea of having Girafarig, Karl.
But it's just normal Psychic, isn't it? We've already got the best Psychic type.
That's the issue, yeah.
Because if it was Dark Psychic, then we'd have something to discuss.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of those Pokemon where it's so forgotten.
Yeah, like, it's just one of those, again, we talked about this a lot, like, the forgotten Pokemon on this of just like, oh wait, yeah, because it's normal, fuck's sake, why'd I do that?
No, it's fine.
But we've talked a lot about the normal, like, the Pokemon that are forgotten and need more love, and Girafarig is a very cool design, but it got nothing.
No, like, we can go, I'll do it now, I'll bring it up. Good old Bulbapedia, like,
yeah.
big teeth. We'll go for Girafarig. What a name. It's even a cool name, because isn't it, its name is a, what's the word now? Oh god, there's a word specifically I'm thinking of, like, it's same backwards as it's forwards.
Oh, Palindrome.
Palindrome, yes, I apologise, I couldn't remember what a palindrome was. I knew what it was, but I couldn't remember the word to describe it.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
I write for a living, folks. That's my job. Girafarig. So here we go. It's like normal Psychic.
Yeah.
Nothing too interesting on its abilities. Although it does have Sap Sipper, which I think is a really neat ability in the sense that, oh, you just have complete immunity to grass moves. And the Pokemon they give it to tend to be animals that eat grass.
Yes.
Like
a lot
giraffe.
of them are like the deers and giraffe type Pokemon and stuff.
But we can go down to its moves now. And its stats, fairly average. 80, 90. Like, just 455
Pretty
total.
bland.
Fairly average, but maybe like it makes up for it in sense like having a decent moveset or interesting
cool
abilities.
ability and stuff like that, yeah.
And it's just abilities, just really standard.
And its
Zen
moveset,
Headbutt.
I believe, is just very meh.
Yeah. So I'm looking at like power swap, guard swap, but it's not powerful enough to use that.
Yeah.
Like it is not strong enough to use either of those moves. Like, nasty plot, be okay, I guess, for a psychic Pokemon, but then it doesn't really learn much of the stuff.
Yeah.
And then like for breeding, like Magic Coat, Mirror Coat, like Psychic Fangs.
I mean, Psychic Fangs, we did discuss in an earlier video, ridiculously good.
Being very good, so it could like you could run some weird
But
sets.
I don't
with
think
that.
it's a good enough move to entirely redeem a basic Pokemon.
No, but that's the thing of like there are other Pokemon that can do exactly what this does, but better.
Yeah.
But it does learn a very wide variety of moves, which is probably like the benefit of using normal types. That normal types always have like really wide, vast move pools.
Yeah.
Which does give them a lot of utility, but it doesn't have the stats to utilize it.
No,
That's a shame.
because, like, for example, you expect a Pokemon with, like, Mirror Coat to be a bit bulky, but then what's the point in Mirror Coat if you're going to die to one attack? It's like, okay, like, oh god, no. Like, you don't want this person's phone number.
Don't get the phone number when it, like, ladies out there, if a guy turns into a mass of pixels and asks for your phone number, do not do it. Do not give him your number. That's awesome. The fact that Quagsire's getting hype.
Yeah, he's like, ooh. It's like, okay. I guess that's a hype Quagsire.
Isn't it as well when you're in the Lake of Rage, you only bump into Magikarps?
I think it might be. And it's like just the little hint of, oh yeah, well, why have they come to the Lake of Rage? Oh, because there's fucking Magikarp everywhere.
And then that means if there's Magikarp, that means that there's going to be Gyarados.
And that's why, because there was a little hint earlier of like, oh yes, like the plan's working, these Magikarp are turning into Gyarados. So, like, yeah, there is a nefarious plot. Nothing to be
And I'm
suspicious
looking as
about.
well. The only thing you'll find is Magikarp.
Oh, right, yeah.
You can occasionally bump into a Gyarados. If you do one of those, that's some good eats.
I mean,
That's
we
with
can
good
we can
XP.
catch a Gyarados and then release it, Carl.
Yeah, we got released because I don't think it's fair to keep something so
So majestic.
special. You can't leave it in your box. 'Cause we're not going to use it 'cause it's too powerful.
Yeah.
Ooh, it does say here though that a couple of things we can get while we're out here though.
Okay.
A few TMs. We've got secret power, hidden power. And there's 2 of those apparently. You can get 2 hidden power TMs. Oh, they know it's a good move. Like hidden power is one of those like ridiculous moves where you never use it as a kid, but when you get older and you realise, oh, it's one of the like, most broken OP things ever. Because the way hidden power works, people don't know is it can be any type, based on like when you teach it to the Pokemon. So there's a weird.
I think it's
variety of
dependent
factors that
on the
influence
stats of the Pokemon.
It is, yes. And if you give a Pokemon like a very specific stats lineup, it can use any move.
Yeah, you can manipulate the stats of the Pokemon to make sure. For example, if you're like, well, this Pokemon could really, really use like a fire type move to get rid of a grass, but he has no fire type move options or nothing strong against grass types. You could teach it hidden power fire or flying, something like that.
Yeah,
To then be able to combat a grass type.
I've never understood how it works, but I've seen that. Oh yeah, it can be broken as fuck. Because, for example, a really strong fire type can now learn an ice type move. And having a fire type that also knows ice type, that's ridiculous. Why? Like, that's like perfect coverage, basically.
Yeah.
It's so unfair, and they give you 2 of them in this game because they know how interesting it is. But yeah, looking at that, and then there's also a choice specs.
Oh, there's choice specs. That's cool.
Yeah, so on the small patch of land on the northeast side of the lake, accessible when the lake is flooded. Requires surf.
When
So
the
they
lake
might
is
use-
flooded.
I'm assuming that's going to happen in the story, but that's a very, very useful move for us to go get, I assume.
I mean, it might not be that useful, but for example, right now,
Yeah,
when
if
the
you
only
spam
move
one
Espeon uses is Shadow Ball, it's like, yeah,
Just give it choice specs, and it's basically got... Cause it's,
because
I never
choice
realised how
specs
good choice
means
specs
it can
are.
only use 1 attack per battle, but the special attack will have been improved.
by 50%. 'Cause I always thought, oh, what's the point in using this? Until I went and checked. It says, oh, raises the power, but you can only use 1 move. Went, well, that's okay, I suppose. And then when I looked and it raises the power by 50%.
Yeah. Oh god.
Like, wait,
I
what?
went
You
the
get a
wrong way.
50% boost to whatever move you use,
Yeah.
in addition to stab.
Well, I presume the lake's flooded right now, Carl.
There we go. Then. So we need to go to the northeast side. We can get some choice specs. That'd be a really good item just for the our Espeon. And I also love the idea of Espeon wearing sunglasses. Like Espeon wearing some sunglasses, man. That's a great idea.
Like, is this like a special headbutt tree?
No.
Okay, I see. I got confused because like this looks like a dead end, Carl, but it wasn't.
There's no dead end.
There's no dead ending.
Go on, Arthur. Your Espeon should be behind you, being dragged in the water by his tail.
That'd be awesome. What the fuck is
red
a red
flute?
flute?
I don't know.
I want to find
Is
out because like that doesn't sound like something we've got in the game nowadays. Battle items over here.
Oh.
Oh, stops them being infatuated.
So it's one of those like really specific items that you will probably use once a playthrough.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck it, I'm sick of this happening.
Oh god, no.
It's like X attack and stuff like that you will never find yourself using ever.
The only time I've ever seen or heard of anyone using them is in playthroughs.
Or speedruns.
Speedruns, I mean. Like, the speedrun playthroughs where it's like, look, we're gonna absolutely bomb our way through the game. And for, like, gym leaders, we're just, instead of leveling up, we're gonna just use, like, the X attack. And we know exactly what move, exactly how many battle items to use.
Yeah. Because Pokemon is basically just it's math.
It is math, yeah.
And then you can figure it out instantly. It's great.
Now, why am I not just running away from these Magikarp?
It's the free XP. It's not a lot of XP, but it's a little bit.
I'm tempted to just, like, put on a weak Pokemon at the front.
Just to kick the shit out of these.
Well, just literally, maybe, not even weaker actually, maybe just get Pamela some easy XP.
Why not? Yeah. You can always do with Pamela. Pamela can always like use more XP because Magikarp's not gonna fucking do it either. That's the problem with them.
Yeah, is like...
You don't get anything for it.
no. So we could do Ace, but it's like that. I'm not very confident about Ace. Like with only Will-O-Wisp and we can't get a Firestone, it's just like, oh god.
It's rough. I'm not sure he's going to stay on our team much longer.
No.
We can't evolve him.
The thing is, we could spend another 10 minutes going and doing the bug catching contest and trying to maybe get one.
Them is ridiculous to me.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just go buy a Firestone. You could do that in the first game.
Exactly, yeah.
And it happens in the same city that you get EV, so you know.
Whereas, like, obviously we got an EV in Goldenrod, and it doesn't do the same. Dana, what do you want?
Why are you calling me? Come on, calm down. My Psyduck has been getting prettier. I've been taking tons of pictures. Yeah, I don't mind Psyduck.
Fucking hell.
What?
Only took a second to defeat a Miltank.
Holy shit!
Well, that's a Psyduck I want to see.
That is a bulky Pokemon as well.
Yeah. Like, it instantly took down a Miltank. That's pretty impressive for a Psyduck.
It is.
Like, Psyduck doesn't even learn fighting type moves.
Oh, man.
So I feel a bit bad for Pamela now that we've like fully leveled Ampharos, like fully evolved it.
Yeah, because it's
like,
now the most powerful Pokemon on our team.
And you just got Bailey sitting here like, no, I was your first one.
You always remember your first, that's the important thing. But, man.
Was that time worth 31 XP, Karl?
Not really, no. Run away from everything.
So I'm just... You said northeast part, right?
Northeast, yes. While it's flooded, so I guess it's the only time you can get it.
I guess so. That's really weird.
And it's one of the most powerful items in the game, so you really want to get this one, because it will help against gym leaders.
It will really help, yeah. Like, that's the thing is, even if it's a case of, like, oh, you can come in and use Shadow Ball on one Pokemon and then swap out. Even when Espeon learns new moves, you can swap between every Pokemon they throw out and reset the choice specs.
Yeah, that's the thing you can do. That's why like, U-turn choice band is such a good, powerful option.
Yeah.
We should just come in, do some damage, leave, and then you get to use another move like next when you bring it back in. Or like fake out choice band. I quite like.
Yeah, but then you do have to like swap out, obviously.
It's worth it. It's worth it for the insult. Always worth it. Like Lucas, always insult.
Always do it. It's like like you've been streaming Pokemon with me over like the last little while. I say that because like it's currently October and not December when people are probably going to see this, but yeah, like you've seen how many tactics I've got of just like piss off the other player.
Because that's how you do it.
Yeah.
I want the other person not to want to play.
Basically.
That's my only goal. Make the other person not want to play.
Yeah, there was one match where I sent out a Togekiss and Cinnamon, my Cincina.
Oh god.
And like it was like, I think it was like 5 turns of Miles not moving.
Because he couldn't all flinch.
Yeah, all flinch, all day. And it's just like, what do I do? Can I move? And it's like, no. Don't be ridiculous. It's just like double flinch Pokemon. It's like, oh god, what do you do? Oh no. No, Karl.
Fuck. That's something that I've been doing, like a couple of like weird sets I've made is I've a Persimmon.
Persimmon, yeah.
One of its signature ability, Receiver, allows it to learn the ability of a teammate once it faints in battle.
Ah, yeah.
So I've been teaming that with a Dunsparce. And let your Dunsparce with Serene Grace. Let it die. Like use them both at the same time, but when it's on low health, punch it with your Persimmon to get your health back. And then you gain its ability.
Okay, so what does Persimmon know that would benefit from Serene Grace then?
Rock Slide. But it's a lot faster than Dunsparce, so you don't have to Trick Room.
Oh no.
So then you've got a really fast Pokemon with Serene Grace Rock Slide.
And Rock Slide is what, like, normally a 20% chance to flinch?
20%. I think 30. Maybe 20 or 30. So 60% chance to flinch both opposing Pokemon. And then what you do is I team it up with an Oranguru.
Oranguru.
Which is Oranguru, yeah, which is the other like monkey Pokemon for all.
Yeah, they were the counterparts, the gorilla and the like chimp, is it?
Yeah, and its ability is Instruct, which tells your teammate to use their attack again.
Oh, I forgot about that.
So you tell your Serene Grace Persimmon, which is super fast, to Rock Slide twice,
Yeah.
which will hit twice. It hits both opposing Pokemon, then you have a 60% chance to flinch twice.
Oh my god.
And I also, as well, there's a Trick Room setup where I use Oranguru and Dunsparce. And what I do is I Trick Room immediately with Oranguru.
Yeah.
Coil with your Dunsparce, which raises attack, defense, and accuracy.
Oh.
Then Instruct on the next turn to instruct it to Coil again, but then also tell the Dunsparce to Rock Slide. So you get a free Coil, you get a free second Coil, which means your Rock Slide is guaranteed to hit because you've now got double accuracy boost and a double attack boost. And you're in Trick Room, so your Dunsparce is always going first with Serene Grace Rock Slide. And if you can get that set up, you are Rock Sliding twice every turn. And it's gonna hit and it's gonna flinch. And I found that kind of hilarious because that was bullshit.
Whoa.
It just makes you feel dirty, doesn't it, when you do it?
I literally just shivered because of the thought of that.
The thought of just getting
The
flinched.
thought of double Rock Slide every turn, just
with Serene Grace.
Yeah. Oh man, I do kind of love the idea of doing it now with my Togekiss, of doing a double Ancient Power with Serene Grace.
Yeah, because then you get a double, you get 20% times, so double, you get about a 40% chance to raise all your stats in one turn. Oranguru is Instruct is super interesting.
Because Oranguru's not a great Pokemon, I don't think. It was quite meta in Sun and Moon before the National Dex came out, but
Instruct is such a powerful move for stuff like boosting, because it's the last move that your Pokemon use, not the one you've chosen. So say, for example, you have you do a boosting move onto a Dragon Dance.
Or a Quiver Dance.
Yeah, and then Oranguru instructs you to use it again, but you tell that Pokemon that turn to do a different move.
Yeah.
As long as the last move you did, especially under Trick Room. It's some really interesting stuff you can do with them because its move is telepathy. Its ability, where it doesn't take damage from its teammates' attacks. You can tell it's double Earthquake.
Oh, yeah.
Double Heat Wave.
I don't think Heat Waves attacks your own Pokemon anyway, but Discharge and Earthquake.
Something like that, yeah. Tell it to do it twice.
Oh my god. So I'm just going to whack on a fucking, a Super Repel, because it's not worth these tiny, tiny bits of fucking XP that we're getting.
It's not. And then a couple of other things that I've been dicking around with, I thought was quite interesting. Because that Persimmon one is just hilarious.
Yeah.
There's a couple of other abilities that you can give it. One that I found was Triage, which is the ability of Comfy, which is all healing moves get +3 priority, so they always go first. But Persimmon is a fighting type that can learn Drain Punch.
Does
so
that
now you
count?
have It does, yes. It's a healing move. So you now have priority
Is that not
Drain
an
Punch.
attack though?
It is, but it heals.
But what? I wouldn't have thought anything like that.
No, it works on stuff like Draining Kiss, but because obviously Comfy doesn't have great attack stats, it's more a defensive Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's not too OP. But when you give it to a fighting type Persimmon, it now has a priority Drain Punch.
I would not have, because I would have thought it was only status healing moves or something like that.
Nope, any move that heals the user, so Drain Punch works.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a couple of other ones. I've been dicking around with a few tactics, but it's very difficult to set up because you have to guarantee that Persimmon outlives the teammate.
Yeah, of course, yeah. And Persimmon is quite a frail Pokemon. Also, by the way, said he was a chimp. He is a lemur.
It is a lemur, yeah, but it looks like a monkey.
Yeah, it's basically two different monkey-esque Pokemon that were counterparts of one another. One was in Sun and one was in Moon.
Yeah, and it's really interesting. There's just a couple of interesting things that I've done with it, my Mudsdale is really bulky, so my Mudsdale always goes in first, and then bring Persimmon is my last one in a double battle. So if the Mudsdale gets taken out with stamina, every time it takes a hit, its defense goes up.
Yeah.
That's just a super ability, really good, or super good ability to have. It's this is my last Pokemon. It now has the ability where its defense goes up every turn, and it knows Drain Punch.
Oh, right, yeah.
If you want to try outlive the teammate. So there's a few cool things you can do with it. There he is. Look how he's not even looking at you.
So I'm gonna.
We'll leave it for the time being. Clear the lake out and get all the items that I'm knocking about.
So we've got hidden power. Oh, there we go. So the Gyarados must appear by the other Gyarados.
That makes sense. It's so fucking cool.
Look how cool this Pokemon has got.
I love it.
Oh,
and then
a couple of Intimidate. God damn it.
It's a great move. One of the best abilities in the game.
I'd be intimidated by that thing.
There should be equivalents of it.
Yeah.
No, there needs to be like special defense equivalent and stuff like that.
Special
Which might
attack,
be
you
broken.
mean?
Yeah, special attack equivalent. Because it doesn't like it'd be kind of broken if it was like their defense got cut, because that basically gives your entire team an attack boost.
Yeah, yeah.
But like a special attack equivalent, why is there not one of those?
I don't know, and it makes competitive really fucking good. Because if you've got a special attacking Pokemon, like for example Milotic, which I have it on, you come in, you get intimidated, which lowers your physical attack, which you're not going to use, and then your special attack gets doubled.
Oh, because does it have competitive or?
Yeah, with competitive, that's what I mean. It's like, so I get, because Defiant does the same when like your attack stat is lowered or when one of your stats is lowered.
Any stat, yeah, buying a Pokemon.
Any stat.
Your attack goes up, including your attacks, which means that Intimidate actually just gives you
A plus
you lose
one
stage,
attack.
but then gain 2.
Yeah, but competitive, you lose one attack, which you're not going to use, and then gain like your double special attack. Turn 1, and it's just like, oh my god.
What are you supposed to do?
So fuck it, Maxi can just come out for now and use some electric attacks. But I'm not going to go encounter that red Gyarados just yet.
Yeah, we've got time.
Oh, okay, well, I'm going to put a Super Repel on then, because I figured, what if it's like, there's Gyarados everywhere here?
Nah.
But if it's just I got really lucky and found a Gyarados there, then it's like, I'm not wasting my time. As you saw, we weren't too arsed about getting a Gyarados anyway.
What's the other thing I've been doing? Like, the move Round, I found quite interesting.
Yeah.
Because I always like trying to think about what's a move that never gets used that'd be interesting to use in Double Battle. And Round, people who don't remember,
It's
a
special
normal
attack.
type. It's normal type special move, and it does 60 damage. But if you use Round that turn, any other Pokemon on your team using it, regardless of speed, will use it next, and it gets double damage that turn. So what I've been playing around with is a Persian. So Persian, very, very fast Pokemon, but it has Technician.
Technician one, yeah.
So you get the boost to the first round just because of your Technician boost, and then you get Stab. And then team it up with a Dramper, which is very, very slow but has amazing special attack.
It does, yeah.
So Dramper basically gets to do one of the most powerful normal type special moves in the game for free, without any investment in speed.
Mm-hmm.
Because your Persian's got this, and then you get the boost from the Technician.
See, I knew about the power-up, I didn't realise that Round always goes next.
It does, yes, and that's why I thought that's an interesting tactic, and no one's really going to expect it. And then with Technician Persian getting like the boost,
Because it'll be a 90 power move anyway.
Yes, with Technician.
Yeah.
And then with Stab and Technician. So it's basically two first turn. You're the equivalent of like 2 base 120 attacks
Fucking hell.
on one Pokemon, and almost nothing resists normal types.
And Dramper is
really strong.
normal,
Yeah.
so it'll get Stab as well.
It does, yes, and that's why I thought that's a pretty decent tactic. That's something else I was playing around with.
That's a really cool one.
Because there's so many slow Pokemon, and I'm thinking about if there's so many fast Pokemon, and this in doubles as well,
Yeah.
that could work. So I tried that with limited success, admittedly,
Oh, okay, yeah.
but it's interesting just to see it come out
So,
because it's
ooh. But yeah, I was going to say it is interesting, but yeah, we're going to go fight this Gyarados. But
you get your choice specs.
I did get the choice specs and I got hidden
Yeah.
power as well. So
I've just been watching. I've been keeping an eye on just the map we have here.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, after
sure
I
that
run
we
from
have
this, before we fight this Gyarados, I'm just going to take a toilet break. So give me a few minutes.
Okay, no problem.